Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Namaste, and a very good day to everyone. I am Dilshad Makshoor from Sri Lanka. Today, I have the honor of serving you as your host on behalf of the International Association for Quality Education and the Ministry of Education, Work Province, Sri Lanka. The International Professional Development Program for Educators is a joint educational endeavor by the International Association for Quality Education and the Ministry of Education, Work Province, Sri Lanka, in collaboration with the collaborative partnership of universities, organizations, schools, and educational leaders from the global community. It's my pleasure to welcome our esteemed speaker for today's session, Dr. Neeraj Mahanpuri, the principal of Modern Sandeepani School, Pathankot, CBSE District Training Coordinator, and resource person, India. He has over 2 decades of experience in education, dedicating his career to nurturing academic excellence. He specializes in strategic planning, team leadership, curriculum development, and relationship management. As a seasoned researcher and CBSE engagement expert, he strives to create vision, transformative leadership, and strategic management for advancing educational excellence. Before we begin this program, I would like to warmly welcome Indo-Sri Lankan Educational Ambassador, Dr. Rashmi Tyagi, to the session. Namaste, ma'am. And also, I would like to welcome our esteemed speaker, Dr. Neeraj Puri, for this session. And he will be discussing today building highly effective team for quality education. So, Principal Sir, we are truly delighted to have you with us on behalf of the International Association for Quality Education and the Ministry of Education, Work Province, Sri Lanka, and all our participants. I warmly welcome you to this session. Sir, the stage is yours.
Namaskar. Good evening to all the educators out there. It is indeed an honor for me to address the August gathering. I'm thankful to the International Association of Quality Education, Kamal Godaji, and the entire team for extending me an invitation to address all the educators out there in Sri Lanka. So today's topic for discussion is building highly effective teams. So please allow me to share my presentation. And let me know whether the screen is visible and I'm clearly audible. So once
Yes.
again, my humble submission to all the respected participants. I always love that each and every member who is participating, who is attending the webinar, should be very, very interactive. It should be a two-way learning process because when you are taking session virtually, it's really something very monotonous. And to make it lively, it's very, very vital. It's pertinent that every member keeps on participating through the chat box so that we keep on learning from each other. And that way, you all will remain engaged and there would be happy learning. So, as discussed, we will be today taking up about empowering team. So let's start. First and foremost, we should understand that what would be the learning outcomes for the day? What would be the carry home learnings for the day? So first and foremost, we'll try to understand the meaning of empowering team. Next is to learn the characteristics of highly performing team, how to build Navratnas, that is human capital, and finally the benefits of highly powered workforce. So one by one, we'll be discussing all these important elements, empowering your team. So I would please allow me to take one call. It's very important. So I would love to understand from all of you that what do you understand from team? So please free to participate and share your opinion in the chat box. When we talk about a team, what do you understand from team? Please keep on sharing your inputs so that the session remains very, very interactive, healthy. I understand this is dinner time. Some of you may be feeling hungry or some may be taking the dinner. But if in case you are part of the meeting, so there must be a learning. Anyways, last session was very, very interactive and all of them participated very well. I'll appreciate if in case the remarks in the chat box are written in English because we all understand English as a common language. It's a coordination. Okay. Humanida ji is saying someone else. In the meantime, we'll continue. So, team, it's just a acronym which can be extended as together everyone can achieve more. So, whenever we come together, the task becomes very easy. The outcomes, the results can be achieved in a very, very easier way. The theme for today is team empowerment, which comprises of two words. One is team. That means when people come together, when they unite and they move in a same direction and for achievement of common goal. On the other hand, we have the word empowerment. Can you see the structure here on the right side of your screen? You can see an image. What you can understand from this image? Please share your own perspective. So from DDE, someone has written that it is a group towards a goal. Yeah. So when a group is marching toward a single goal, that is a teamwork. Anything it may be, even if we talk about teamwork is even a 21st century skill also. We are here today attending this session. This is also because of a big team which is working behind it. So that's not that easy. There will be a technical team, there will be a collaboration. Exactly. So here on right side, my point is here on the right side of the screen there is an image. What you can make it out from the image. Wonderful. So Dilshadji is saying that it is about guidance and nurturing. Excellent. So when we talk about empowering or empowerment, it simply means to transfer your skills, to nurture, to produce a new line of leaders. For an instance, whenever, like what as a teacher you are doing in a school, when the children join kindergarten, you do their hand holding, you teach them ABCD, you teach them joining dots, you teach them drawing, we teach them rhymes and whatnot, and gradually they move on from the kindergarten to the primary and then to the middle secondary, the higher level of the studies. So what as a teachers we are doing, we are empowering them, we are nurturing them, we are sowing the seeds of education, lights in their life. Similarly, when you talk about new teachers, as a role of a principal, as a principal, we nurture the new teachers. Whenever new teachers join, like what's happening today, today also we are trying to empower you. Whatever knowledge I do have, whatever experience I do carry, or the other resource persons, whosoever series you are attending, they all are bringing in and pouring in their own experience, their expertise, the skills they possess, and they are trying to transfer it to you so that you become more learned, you become more knowledgeable, you upgrade, upskill yourself, and you can deliver better. So this is called as empowerment. So in together, we will be today discussing that how we can make a strong team as a principal, and if as a teachers, how you all can work unitedly towards a common goal. Human resource, you call it human being, human resource, or human capital. These are all common terms which are used for us. Since we are talking and interacting with the teachers or the principals, means a community, a fraternity which educates the children. So we will talk them, we'll call them as human capital. Human capital is indispensable. It is very aptly remarked that there are five M's which are very popular: men, money, machine, material, method, and last is the men. So, out of all these five resources, it is the human being, it is the manpower which is most active, most potent, versatile, and volatile resource. All other resources, money cannot do anything on its own. Machine will keep on lying ideal. There is someone who need to operate the machine. Whatever material you may have with you, that will again cannot work on its own. So out of all these resources, it is only men, which is, I said, is most potent and active. Men do not need any support, any assistance. We work on our own. and we use all the other M's like money, material, method, machinery, then the output or the results can be derived from it. And out of all these resources, may it be machinery, may it be method, may it be technology, everything depletes. That is, gets depreciated with the passage of time. As the time keeps on rolling, the value of all the other tangible assets, may it be furniture, may it be machinery, may it be material, it keeps on depleting, depreciating, it keeps on reducing. And it is human resource. We as an individuals, teachers, principals, or maybe doctors, lawyers, engineers, in any capacity, wherever human being is there, their value increases as we become old. Do we call we are more experienced? When you join the service, your salary, and when you retire, there is a lot of gap in the salary. So as we keep on gaining experience, we keep on adding value to ourselves and we bring value to the organization where we work. This is the reason that our value appreciates. It increases. Whereas all other resources, their value decreases. And it is not the brand Microsoft, you talk about Tesla, we talk about Google, you may talk about Maruti, talk about Amazon, Apple, any brand on this planet. The brands do not work on their own. It is human being due to their efforts. These brands have been built. So it is human resource which brings value to an organization, and that organization becomes a branded, renowned, and elite. If we talk about some best institutions or universities, it is not because of their infrastructure. It is not because of the services they provide. It is because of the quality educators, the lecturers, the teachers, the human resource, which adds value to it. Therefore, it's said that human capital is indispensable and is uncomparable. So, no amount of automation, may it be robots, it may be artificial intelligence, nothing can replace the human being and the human resource or educators or teachers. But if in case you will not add value to yourself, if we will not update ourselves, if we will not upgrade ourselves with the changing times, with the latest trends, then definitely you will be replaced by some another human resource. Therefore, my dear friends, you should be grateful to the International Association for Quality Education, Kamal Goda ji, Rashmi Tyagi ma'am, and all the other notable leaders who have taken this very, very, noble initiative to empower you all. So you should be really grateful to them. Now, may I know from all of you that what do you think are the characteristics of high-end team? We may have principals in this meeting. There will be surely teachers also. So we all work in a team. So may I know what qualities or what attributes you think a good team should have? If you are an entrepreneur, or if suppose you are a leader and you have a team with you, you want to build a team, what qualities, what characteristics you want your team must possess? So will you please share your insights about that? I would be very happy if you will keep on moving the chat box, keep on hitting it. Yes, someone has said unity. Very good. Dilshad ji has said that flexibility and cooperation. Of course, a good team should be very, very cooperative. Meaning of indispensable, sir, means बहुत कीमती. So please feel free. I really appreciate Dilshadji. Claps for him. Never hesitate when we are attending any session, may it be online or offline. So you are investing your time. And when you're investing your time, please keep your ego that I am adult or I am 18 years or I am 20 years of experience. If I will ask any question, so what others will think of. So please go with great amount of knowledge. Never hesitate to ask anything which you do not know. So I really admire Dilshad ji. So indispensable simply means very precious or very important. बहुत कीमती.
You, sir.
Good communication, clear goals. Yes. All right. So I would love to show you one short video. I hope it plays. And please let me know through Tyagi ma'am whether the voice is audible or not. It's very, very close to my heart. Everyone must watch carefully and please keep it. There are no dialogues in this. And I'm going to ask some questions after this. So I hope you would have liked the video. Now, can you share what could you make from this? They have almost explained what are the characteristics of good team. Am I audible, ma'am? Please let me know if in case I will not be audible in between. Because if there will be no participation from your side, I will assume that I'm only talking to screens. So you are not with me.
Sir, you are audible, sir.
Thank you very much. So, very nice. Hum Humaida, she has absolutely jotted clearly that it is synchronized, unified, common goals, focused, and dedicate. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. So we should find the replies by some other participants also. Anyways, let's move on. So this is the characteristics which every good team must have. So first and foremost, we'll discuss one by one about all these. When we say prepared, now let us take about a school itself. And we are talking about all the teachers, they collectively make a team, any institution it may be. So first thing is that every teacher of the school should be prepared. Prepared here means that you may be teaching any subject, English, Hindi, math, science, and you may be teaching at any level. Every school generally has four levels. First is your kindergarten, then we do have primary wing, later on there will be middle wing, and then senior secondary. According to new education policy, we call it as 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. That is first foundational stage. After foundational, we have preparatory stage, then we have middle, and then secondary. So, at whatever level you are teaching, every teacher, may it be art and craft, dance teacher, sports teacher, or any subject, should be totally thorough with their subject, should have good command on the content. They should have nicely designed their annual plan. An annual plan has to be split in monthly plans. Monthly plan has to be further split in the weekly plans, and weekly plan has to be further zeroed down to daily plan. Therefore, if a teacher is excellently planned, will always have an excellent classroom management, will earn a lot of respect. So this is the first attribute. If all the teachers in a school, they are very well prepared, so automatically the school is having a high performing team. Second, engaged. There are three kind of human resources. There are three kind of people in any organization. It's not only about the schools, may it be banking, insurance, railways, or any sector it may be. Every sector has three kind of human resources. Number one, people who are highly engaged. Second are disengaged, and others are unengaged. There is a difference in all this. We will see a video about all these three also at later stage. So let's talk about engagement. The way I am continuously requesting you that all the members who are present today and attending this seminar, they should keep on participating whatever they are understanding, whenever I ask them something in the session, so they should be active through the chat box. That means that you are listening carefully and you are participating. Same way, every teacher in the institution should be engaged. Now, engagement is not only that they have to go and teach in the classroom, but apart from that, we all have certain skills. For an instance, in my school, we have a team of 65 teachers, and all the 65 teachers, they may be expert in one thing or the other thing. Some is games teacher, sports teacher, or whatever department they are. Apart from that, we have given them some additional roles and responsibilities. Like some teachers, they are in charge of transportation. Other teacher may be in charge of morning assembly things. Someone else will be in charge of notice board decorations. Other teacher is in charge for art and craft related work. This way we have given different profiles and portfolios to all the teachers according to their expertise. Someone is taking care of quiz, another is taking care of morning assembly, decoration, hospitality. So every person, every unit of the team should be participating in addition to the teaching learning process, the subject they are allocated. And when they are discharging these duties in this way, that means the team is again highly engaged. Next comes dedicated. If you would have seen that video, if in a boat there are six people, and out of that six, even if one is lazy, then you cannot win the race. You cannot win the battle. So dedication means each and every person of the team. If there is a team of 30 teachers, team of 20 teachers, team of 50 teachers, or 150 teachers, every person should be committed towards their duties. They must know their roles, responsibilities, and they should discharge it without time and again reminders. It is not that CCTV cameras are there are coordinators who are watching you, or there is some other supervisor who is spying you. Only then you have to work. Irrespective of any other such fact, we are getting salary, so we should try to justify our salary. We have to be very honest and we should be dedicated to our work. So we should not leave any stone unturned to make a difference in the life of the students. So if the teachers, if the team is having this dedication, we can always consider them this is a very high performing team. Next comes is synchronization. Synchronization means that when we all are synced towards the single goal, every organization has one vision and they have a mission. If all of us imagine that when we play football, why there are goal posts at the end, both sides, and why there is only one ball? Because we all will be synchronized, we all will be focused. If all of us are uh, kicking or taking the ball in different directions, then no one will be able to hit the goal and no one will be able to reach their goal. So synchronization means we all should be united, we all should have a single goal, we all should have a single objective, and we are like interdependent on each other. My actions will be binding some other teachers. Every teacher's action is binding on the institution. So every teacher's good or bad action has an impact on the progress, on the prosperity, name and fame of the institution. Therefore, we all need to be very nicely interwoven, interconnected. We should not have any kind of envy, jealousy with anyone. Next is focused. Focused means, all of you would have seen a magnifying glass. When we were small children, we used to keep a paper and a magnifying glass. When that paper will start burning, when when that, magnifying glass, that circle, it will be minimum. The bigger the size of the circle or that sun ray which is falling, passing through that magnifying glass on the paper, it will never burn up. But when it will be totally nano, very small, thinnest, at that level, that paper will start burning. So that is the power of the magnifying glass, and that's the power of that rays which are penetrating the magnifying glass. See, a ray will burn the paper. Similarly, entire team, when they are totally focused on whatever duties are assigned to them, then definitely every child of the school will be performing very good, and the institution will have a high performing team. Goal oriented, whatever organization's goals are there. So, like every institution will have different vision. If your institution has a vision that you have to provide a quality education, so this organization, that is international association, its name in itself is quality education, and you should be really thankful to your government that they have collaborated with international association, with Kamal Goda ji and Rashmi Tyagi madam. They are doing lot and lot, and their team. The ultimate objective is what? They all are working towards single goal, that is to provide quality education in your country. Every school should be delivering high end education so that the children, the future of the nation, they are really empowered and they can contribute towards the nation building. That will only happen when the teachers, so teachers are the gurus, and we consider the teachers are the best brains, and the teachers are nation builders. So if you are really a nation builder, then you have to be goal oriented, you have to be focused, you have to be dedicated, and you have to be engaged also. Next is adopt and evolve. Can anyone tell me that why dinosaurs got disappeared? Can anyone share with me why dinosaurs, which were the biggest creatures, why they got disappeared? So why do you think that they got disappeared from this planet? Anyone? Okay. According to Maksuji, it was a volcanic eruption. Anyone else? Please give it a try. Exactly. So, could not adopt. The answer is already on your screen. My next point, which I am going to discuss, is even some time ago. And in all my sessions, I often say that we need to continuously evolve and adapt. Go back to the Corona period. All the institutions, may it be very big or small, may it be any educator, those who did not switched over to online technology, those who did not upscale them, that how to present screen, how to prepare digital notes, how to digitally bind the classes, they all got perished. They lost the jobs. Many institutions, they got shut down. They have to close their schools because they could not quickly adopt. So same thing, just on my previous slide, also before showing that video, I said that all of us need to upskill ourselves. We need to upgrade ourselves. If we will not adopt, we will not evolve. Then not only technology, but your juniors, they will they will overtake you. So you should again feel grateful that you are getting this chance. Sitting at your home, you are getting upgradation. So if you are attending these sessions, my humble request to you time and again and again, I'm saying this, ki whenever you are getting this chance to attend any kind of session, you should be fully active. It is not that you are laying cozily on your bed, on your couch, sleeping and or busy in your kitchen or talking to someone else and you have just joined the meeting. Then my dear friend, you are only killing your time and you're killing and losing this precious opportunity, which free of cost you are getting at the comfort of your home. So please be very, very engaged, be very participative, learn all the new skills. And it's not only about learning. So many sessions you are daily attending. If just by learning we think that we have adopted and we have evolved, no, then you're sadly mistaken. It is by implementing it. No, you learn something, and if you do not execute it, you do not implement it, you do not bring it to practice in your day-to-day life, then that knowledge, everything goes waste. Then entire process. See, the entire process. Someone has thought of that at international level, two bodies they have collaborated for the betterment or for uplifting the education standards of Sri Lanka. So first an idea came, then somebody collaborated, then they have done a lot of theoretical work, then the themes were set, then resource persons were called up, resource persons' times have been taken, flyers have been created, then digital platforms have been chosen. You all have been sent an invitation. It's a huge process. Everything will go waste if you are just listening the lectures and not implementing and executing it. So the outcome and the output is the implementation and execution of this all learning in your classrooms. Unless and until you don't do that, so there is no fun of attending this session. It is better to quit and leave the session. But if you are there, so then please be very attentive and kindly keep on participating. And whatever knowledge you are gaining, implement it, bring it to your day-to-day practice. Start following it. Start practicing it in your classes. And last is involve. Every member of the team should be involved. No one should be left behind. I believe that every person will have some or other skills, will have some competencies. It is now on the leader that how you identify that skill of a teacher or skill of that human resource which is under your kind control, and how you involve them. Very simple. In a classroom, if there are 30 students and we are conducting an oral test or a quiz, and we are giving some sessions, and every time when you are testing them, whenever you are asking them something, you only five students are raising hand, and you are giving them chance time and again, and rest 25 students are not getting involved. So that means your teaching learning process is not absolutely correct. So we need to involve every child sitting in the classroom, and everyone who is sitting in this meeting, either they're 21, they're 51, they're 61, everyone should participate. What restricts you? Why you hesitate in participating? And if you, as an educator, are still lacking this confidence that what will happen if I will write wrong? Other day also I said in one of my sessions that there is no wrong answer. It can be inappropriate. So if as a teacher at this age and stage you are shy, you are introvert, then at what stage and what opportunity you are waiting that someone will come and motivate you, inspire you, and then you will start participating. By the time you would be at the age of retirement. So you should have an inspiration from Rashmi Tyagi ma'am. See the age of that lady. I really salute the spirit, the enthusiasm. See, at night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, God knows at what time this lady starts her day, and she is super active, always smiling, so cheerful. At any part of the day you call, she will be, and she will ignite you. So if the people at her age and stage, those who are in the evening of the life, they are learning, they are contributing for the development of the countries. So then why you and me, those who are at their very young age, they also shy off? Then it's really shame on us. So these are few of the characteristics of high performing team. Uh, I believe that if a team is having all these attributes, so definitely that institution will prosper and flourish, and no one can stop that institution from being the best institution. Now, I'm going to share some case studies. I'm not sure whether how many of you are teaching through case studies. Yeah, so case studies are one of the methodology of teaching. The methods of teaching is known as pedagogy. And case studies, role play, lecture, discussion, PowerPoint presentation, these are some of the methods of teaching. So I will be discussing few case studies with you of the big brands which were sometimes on the top, but they have now flop. Either they have been taken over, they have been merged, or they have you can say eloped. The way I said, if we will not adopt, if we will not adapt, we will not evolve, then we will definitely perish and we will vanish. So if an organization is having ineffective and unorganized team, then the results are hazardous and disastrous. So this upcoming case studies will definitely make you understand. I doubt ki there is anyone in this meeting today who has not heard about the Kingfisher. The owner of the Kingfisher was Vijay Mallya. In fact, still he is. So the rise, dominance, and fall of Kingfisher. There's a small case study about the Kingfisher. It was the second largest airlines. The quality and the comfortable services of means what they offer the best, the quality and the services which they were offering to the passengers was very comfortable. The Kingfisher acquired Air Deccan in 2007, and airlines achieved the aviation market share of 10%. So these were the strengths, and this shows that how strong this Kingfisher Airlines was once. But what went wrong? First and foremost, biggest mistake which Vijay Mallya, the founder, did, he got into a flashy and flamboyant life, and he started personally managing everything without appointing the good CEOs, and there was lack of coordination, no accountability of the team was fixed, no delegation was done properly, and that led to the disaster, and the Kingfisher Airlines now is no more existing. So this is one of the case studies which shows that how An organization, a good company can perish due to the, you can say, poor team, or due to poor coordination, or if the team leader is not good and visionary. Another, Nokia got acquired by Microsoft. I think hardly there will be anyone who do not know that Nokia was the first company to launch the mobiles. So the pioneers, and today they are acquired by the Microsoft. So this company was founded in 1865. Yes, my dears, you heard it right. It is 1865 in the Finland. And this was the first international mobile phone manufacturers. So see, they were the first manufacturers, and they first launched the Nokia mobile, which was 1101. The first GSM handsets also was made by them, and Nokia's market share grew up to 74%. So can you imagine that three-fourth of the market share of the mobiles was controlled and managed by the Nokia? Then what went wrong? What happened? Unwillingness to embrace the change and the evolving. As the technology changed, GSM technology got outdated, and it was Android later on, but they did not switched on to the technology. Still, with the changing times, they were still making handsets with GSM technology. Their outdated organizational structure and their poor HR policies and no innovation led to the acquisition of this company by the Microsoft. So this is the fate of the company, because they did not evolve, they did not adopt it, and the team was not as good. Now, understanding that how we can build Navratans. You know, if I talk about uh, any organization or any school, if we have principals, if we have the members of the management sitting here in this meeting, this slide is very, very important for them, because they are at the helm of the affairs. If we do have governor, education minister, education secretary, or directors, chairmen, principals, means all the top strategic managers present in this meeting, this slide is very, very important for them, that how they are supposed to build the strong team. These strong and high performing teams are known as Navratans. So Navratan is simply a term which has been taken from the high performing best high end team. So first and foremost, that in an organization we must have or should have an open door policy. To understand open door policy means that there should be no biasness. When we say open door policy, it simply means that the principal, the chairman's door should be open for every employee. Everyone should be heard. Everyone should be allowed to contribute their ideas. There should be some kind of mind mapping happening. There should be some kind of brainstorming happening time to time. Everyone's suggestion should be welcome. It should not be a closed door policy where you are having prejudices. We give some liberty to few employees, and whereas for other employees we are very strict. Our rules are different within the same organization for different category employees. So it should not be done. Lijjat Papad in India is one of the popular brands of papad, and they were the first company who introduced the papads. This is a group of ladies who managed this organization, Lijjat Papad. Its case study was also there. So we'll discuss it some other day about the Lijjat Papad. So they were the first who started following this open door policy, where everyone was given due importance in the organization without any prejudices. Second is a Kaizen principle. This is again a Japanese term. In one of my previous sessions, I talked about the Kaizen principle. Kaizen is a Japanese term. They all follow this very, very strongly, where Kaizen means self-improvement or continuous improvement. Whatever you are doing, we have to continuously keep on innovating. We have to continuously keep on changing our strategies. We need to keep on improving our system, our processes, our goals with the passage of the time, because we all are living in a VUCA world. VUCA stands for V is a volatile, where U is uncertain, C is very much cumbersome, and A is there is ambiguity. In this present scenario, we cannot stick to one goal, or we cannot stick to one plan, that is plan A. We all need to have a plan B. So every organization and every individual should apply and follow this Kaizen principle, where we find that yes, these practices have got outdated, outmoded. we should change it in the light of the changing technology, in the light of changing trends. Next is competency mapping. If you have uh, 30 teachers or a team of 50 teachers with you, just now, sometimes ago, I said that every teacher's competency should be judged. We should identify that which teacher is good in debate, which teacher is good in cultural activities, which teacher is good in art and crafting, which teacher is good in music. So we need to identify the skills, the competencies of every member of our team. And then accordingly, we should assign them some roles, responsibilities. Let us say if my teacher, she's very good in decoration for in cutouts, in drawing and painting, that is her knack, that is her skill. But I am not identifying that trait in the teacher, and I have made her an notice board in charge, or I have made her a transportation in charge in my school, or I have made her a morning assembly in charge. So that teacher would not be able to do justice. Whereas a teacher who is very outspoken, who loves talking, who is very, very creative, so we need to find that which person is having what good quality, that is a competency. And then based on their competency, we should give them different roles so that they remain involved, they remain engaged, and definitely they will contribute best to the progress and development of an organization. Next important thing, which as a leaders we need to do, is to build a trust and accountability. When we are following open door policy, when our policies are uniform with everyone, automatically all the team members will have trust. And accountability means we have to fix the responsibility of every teacher in the organization so that the resources are not wasted and each and every resource is optimally utilized. So that trust and accountability need to be established in the organization. Trust will be built only when we as the managers, when we as the principal, leaders, chairman, director, or a manager, when we lead by example. Whatever we preach, we actually practice it also. Then the trust is built in an organization where we treat everybody at par, irrespective of seniority, irrespective of their gender, irrespective of the category or the level in an institution they are contributing. And when it comes to fixing and accountability, we have to fix every teacher's responsibility, may it be regarding to academics, may it be regarding to the managing of resources of the organization or the institution. Many a time there are some common resources like we do have digital panels, we have smart classes, there are some means accountability, responsibility need to be fixed, that who will switch it on, who will switch it off time to time, how the screen is to be rolled on. If there is a sports department, there's a music department, so they all should be responsible for the resources which the institution has provided to them, so that neither the resources are wasted or nor they are underutilized. So that means establishing an accountability. Next comes this profit sharing, though this is something very, very debatable issue. Now here profit sharing means that ultimate objective of any business is to earn profits. We agree or we do not agree. We normally say that educational institutions, they are non-profit organizations. But if we talk about the private institutions, so ultimately, if they are not earning revenues, they will not be able to rebuild. They will not be able to reinvest. So there is no harm that, or in saying that the organization should not earn revenue. If they will not earn the profits, then how they will upgrade the standards of the institution, how they will bring in new innovation, how they will provide better infrastructure to the students, how they will provide increment to all the human resources. Therefore profit is very, very important element, may it be a public entity or may it be a private entity. So every organization needs some sort of profit to continuously grow, to progress, to prosper, to flourish. Without profits, with the loss making, it's not possible to continue any organization for a longer period of time. So reinvestment is only possible through profits. Now, here profit sharing means something else. It's a very bigger term. Yes, whenever any institution earns a profit, so profit sharing with the team members means that we should give them genuine increments. Wherever possible, they should be given some incentives for doing good job. They must be given some rewards. It can be in the form of monetary rewards at time. if the teachers are contributing to generate more enrollments, they are trying to rope in more new admissions in the institution by their extra efforts. If teachers are providing good academic results for the board classes, so there is no harm in giving them some kind of monetary incentives. This is how the profit sharing takes place. So when a teacher in an institution is only confined to that's restricted to that particular salary of 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 25, so they will be working only for that. But if they know that, yes, I am bringing more admissions to the institution, if I'm delivering a quality education, with that, the students' performance will increase. With the increase in the performance of the students, more admissions will take place automatically in my institution. Then, if admissions are increasing, that means more revenue generation, more fees collection by the school, and then ultimately the school will be prospering and flourishing. Then some share out of that also will come back to me in the form of increment, in the form of rewards. So this is what we want to say from the profit sharing, that in that situation, the teachers will start taking the ownership. They will not think as an employee, but they will think as an owner. And when an employee starts thinking like an owner, automatically the organization will be unstoppable. They will definitely flourish, rise, and the entire team will be a team of Navratans. So we need to bring that into their mind. And the institution should have such kind of policies involved in decision making. So it may be any kind of decisions you wanted to take. It should not be only the top management which should always take the major strategic decisions. Yes, they should take, but there is no harm in just asking for the suggestions from the team member. When the teachers, they are involved in the decision making process, let us say we are planning to revamp, make some changes in our infrastructure. We are planning to make some changes in our timetable. We are planning to make some changes in a cultural activities. We want to have a parent teacher meeting, or we want to have any kind of annual function. So in this, if we involve rest of the teachers, we take the in some kind of suggestions or recommendations from the teachers, so they will feel honored, they will feel proud. This way they will be more dedicated towards the institutions, they will be more committed towards the institution, they will feel that, yes, I am being valued, I am being considered, I have an importance in an organization. So when a teacher starts feeling that sense, definitely they will not spare any effort, they will not leave any stone unturned for the development, for the prosperity, for the progress of the institution, because that feeling of mine comes into their heart. They feel that this institution, I'm not working here just for the salary, but yes, this is my institution. So that feeling of ownership need to come in them. That will only come when we are involving them in some other kind of decision making. Talent progression. Whenever any new employee joins, so we need to show them a dream. See, if a teacher joins at a primary level, and we show them a rosy dreams, we show them their career progression, that how their career is secured in this organization. See, if I'm joining your institution, so I'm definitely concerned about few things. It will I'll definitely take into consideration few things, that how secure my job is, what are my future prospects in the terms of how much growth I will be getting vertically and horizontally, both ways. So then only I will commit myself to the organization for a longer period of time. Today, all the HR managers in every institution is finding major challenges retention of the teachers. Whenever any teacher joins an institution, they work for 1 or 2 years, they get experience, they get that tag, and then just for a few thousand, they leave and they switch on. So whenever any teacher leaves the institution, there is a knowledge loss. It generates huge loss to an institution. It's loss because you have to again advertise, you have to do the recruitment, selection, then training the person, and after a few years, again the person leaves. Then whole process is to be started after every few years. So this knowledge loss keeps on happening, which always somehow puts institution in a bad position. So if the teacher joins in and we show them कि yes, after 5 years or after 2 years, you will get an increment, there will be an appraisal. If you perform very well, your parents are satisfied, children are happy. So there are different levels. You can become HOD, you may become a dean, you can be made a coordinator, You may be an administrator in institution. You can become vice principal. You can become principal also. This way, if we show them the talent progression, if we do their career mapping, definitely they will stick to that organization. So they will have some aim in their mind. Ki, yes, there is a chance to grow in the organization, not only monetarily, but I will continuously get some or other kind of appraisals. I'll get, no, I will be moving in the hierarchy also. This will definitely help in retention, and the person's commitment would automatically be enhanced. Last but not the least is the positive outlook. Each and every member of the team should be very, very positive person. Uh, they should be growth minded person with a positive approach. So when you have that outlook, definitely every member of the organization, when unitedly they are working and they have all this competencies in them and all the attributes which we discussed in the last slide, that organization would be on the top and no one can stop that organization from being the best. So are you all there with me? Please write yes or no in the chat box. Are you all there with me? Do you agree with me? Quick, quick, my dear friends. I'll not continue from here. We are 23, including me. So I want reply from everyone. Are you there with me? Yes or no? Is it interesting session? Then please type I. Always I get reply from just 3, 4 person. I wonder like why everyone cannot participate. Great. So let's continue from here. This is a Lijjat Papad. I said ki there is a case study of Lijjat Papad also. So in case of this Lijjat Papad, this was just a journey from rupees 1. And this organization has grown up to rupees 1600 crore. What a whooping number it is. My God. So it said that what is the success story behind it? What made this company to grow from just rupee one and to become a 16 crore rupees company? That is just no grapevine communication and open door policy, which I have already discussed with you. No grapevine means key where people do not do backbiting, where the people, whenever there is any kind of miscommunication, any kind of misunderstanding, people discuss and talk face to face. Next is cooperation and collaboration of a team with strong business model and standardization. They have strongly focused on one thing, that the quality of their papad, the quality of their product should not deteriorate. So they have not done any compromise with the raw material, and they have continuously strengthened their business model, wherein they did profit sharing, which I use the term profit sharing. It was taken from this company's business model. They started distributing the profit to all the employees, due to which the sales have been quadrupled, and that keeps on multiplying because every person was not working only for the salary but for their profit share. So you can understand that this was one of the secrets of profit sharing for this organization. So it was not only machine, rather based on the manpower. Most of the work in this organization is done or was done by manpower, means everything mostly is done manually. There are minimum machines in this company. So distribution in the profit or profit sharing model, as I already have shared, that helped the organization to all the members of the organization to come together, and that feeling of being the boss, of being honor of the company, of that self pride and honor has stimulated them to uh, add to the revenues of the company and to help company have this great net worth. There is another case study about the Gujarat government. So Gujarat government is one of the most significant in the states of India. If I talk about one of the finest states in India, so the world's largest democracy, this is about late 2012, then this Kaizen Institution of India reported that the education department of the Gujarat government commissioned 2 weeks of the Kaizen training for more than 80 employees as an attempt to improve the functionality of its public sector. So I discussed about the Kaizen principle also. in this government of Gujarat. In 2012, they have taken this initiative. There is an institute which is known as Kaizen Institution. Their team was called and they have taken these sessions. They have taken the session, uh, training session for the 80, more than 80 employees, due to which their functionality has improved and their approach changed. They become more progressive, they become positive outlook people. So this is a great example that how Kaizen can help not only a simple small organization, but even big organizations to improve their performance. So my dear friends, I strongly vouch for it. Even we as an individuals should definitely implement this Kaizen principle in our daily life. So can you tell out of this image, what do you think? What's happening in this image? What's happening in this image? When you see this picture on your screen, so what you can make out of this? What's going on in this image? Okay, so they are celebrating a success, or they have won something, so they are happy, they are cheerful. Yes, so I'm grateful to this few members who always are active in every session. Right. In short, they all are celebrating, and means they would have won something, a match, or you can say series, or a trophy, or a championship. Therefore, they are celebrating. So you know why and when celebration comes. So this is another. Have you seen any time this Ferrari or any kind of this sports race? In this, the driver, he bags the medals. But can you understand the importance of a teamwork to design, to set one racing car on the tracks? There is such a huge team which works, and the driver has to speed it up to 200 to 350 miles per hour. So that's the speed of that car, and the driver's life is at risk if any one of this performs his or her duty with negligence. So, in any organization, it's the teamwork which helps them in bringing champions. No one can become champion on their own. It's always a collaboration, it's always a team behind it. Again, we will quickly discuss that how a team can be empowered and how we can have a very high performing, efficient team. So these all things must be present in that team. We have already discussed starting from employees' motivation. If each and every employee in the organization is highly motivated, motivation level of every individual varies. Some people feel motivated when through monetary increments. Some may be motivated by appreciation. Some may be motivated just by giving them a card. If you praise someone, they feel motivated. So there's a style how you inspire someone and how you motivate your team. If the members of the team are highly motivated, of course, they will be performing very well. Efficiency. We should identify the efficient people, and efficient people should be retained in an organization. Those who are inefficient people, either through trainings, through development programs, we should try to upgrade them. And if they are not cooperating, they are not showing the interest, so then definitely they should be weeded out from the system. Enhanced productivity. So whenever a team and high performing organization is there, so the productivity, the performance of the organization or the institution will definitely perform well. I said sometimes ago ki if your school is performing very well, definitely more and more students would love to take admission in your school, and your market share, the total number of admissions of that particular city, that particular town, that particular community would be more. So your market share will automatically increase. Customer satisfaction, customer satis so customer satisfaction, again, that's very, very important. At the end of the day, we in a school, our parents, our students, our management, they are our customers. So we have to satisfy each and every parent, each and every child when Your customers, your parents, your stakeholders, they're happy, they're satisfied. They will never leave the school. And even they would recommend many other parents. Yes, so and so school is the best school. Their teachers are very cooperative. They're very hardworking. They are very innovative. They extend full support. My child has improved. My child has improved in every area. So who will stop your school from being the best school? Automatically, every employee will flourish. Organization as a whole will flourish. Branding. So automatically branding starts happening. So this is something which comes on its own when the people they are endorsing you, when your parents, when your students, they are appreciating your efforts, they laud your efforts, whatever you are putting in. Your school automatically gets branded. So that comes as a free of cost to us, a word of mouth, a publicity which you are getting free, and due to that, you are becoming a big brand in your own society, in your own community. And if all these things happen, so who can stop you from earning high level profits? So these are all the outcomes of a high performing organization where there is a strong team as a base. So this is one Google survey. It said that 130 teams for 3 years spent millions. They shed light on the new traits. What makes a high performing team? The free flow of communication, social sensitivity, psychological safety. Studies shows that the teams which work together innovate faster, achieve higher productivity, they learn from their mistakes more quickly, they will find better solution to the problems, and these all are the attributes which will make a team a strong team. Even this was proven in one of the Google surveys. I was talking sometimes ago about the category of employees. So there is a company called Gallup in USA. It's a very big organization which conducts surveys for different reasons or different purpose. So in their worldwide survey, they discovered a hair rising fact. They say that in any organization, 63% of the employees are disengaged, and only 25%, 24% of the employees are unengaged. I said there are people who are engaged, there are unengaged and disengaged people. So these disengaged people are really a big threat for the organization. The top leadership, they need to identify such disengaged people and some strict actions need to be taken against them. Otherwise, the organization is always at a risk to get to become flop or to fail. So in short, in any organization, this is as per this survey, that 13% of the employees are actively participating employees and they are responsible for the success of an organization. So team members with high level of engagement will have more they will be giving better outcomes, they will attract more customers, they will be treating their customers in a better way, they will remain in the organization for a longer period of time, and those who are less engaged, they will definitely be the threat to the organizations. So it is very, very important that we increase the number of actively engaged employees in our organization. So this is a video which all of you should see very carefully. It talks about, again, high performing team. Madam, is it visible? There are no dialogues as such, but only the content is self-explanatory.
Yeah. Struggle and Company Inc.
G,
Yeah.
please enjoy this. And there are some lessons to be learned from it. This is about a company and an organization which has different types of employees. So this is the first, they are saying he's a performer. He takes the responsibility, hardworking, dedicated. Another team member joined. This is highly effective doer. He's also actively participating. He has zeal to work for the organization. He will give correct guidance. He will support the team players. Then one more member has joined. See now the difference. He is contributing, but see his style of contribution. So he is a less engaged employee who is showing that he's contributing, but his contribution is less. See, this is the third category of employee. They are called as troubleshooters, the mischievous people in the organization who create problems, who are gossip mongers, who are less productive. And the last one, they are very, very dangerous people. They are deterrents to the growth of the organization. If these people are not identified and they are not withdrawn from the system, they will spoil every other employee. They will impact the performance and your competitors will win. See, this is highly effective team. So that's it, my dear friends. So with this, we come to end of the session that together we can make a difference. And thanks for your precious time. Let's disseminate the knowledge, whatever we gain. I have done my part. Now it's your turn.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a very interesting lecture that you taught us so much because, like you say, sometimes we are working and we don't see what's happening behind us, whether they are in the truck, in the cart and helping, or whether they are behind and pushing. So we need to stop for a moment and turn back and see how things are going on and then adjust from there onwards. So thank you so much, Doctor.
Neeraj Mohan Puri, right? So really, we are thankful to uh, the principal, I will call him, and then Mr. Neeraj Mohan Puri. And he has really given in such an easy language with lots of examples that how an organization can work better and together. So wonderful. And the audience was always alert, listening to this wonderful talk. They were asking questions, they were understanding everything. So now I will invite the audience if there are any questions, because Mr. Puri has given you so much knowledge today about how to work together. He had given an example of a canoe, that boat, that so many people, 5, 6 people, they were rowing the boat. But if one of them is not cooperating, then there'll be a hurdle, for the canoe to go further. So all the people should work in the same direction and not like in a example of the truck, that somebody was not liking that the truck should go further. So thank you so much again, Mr. Puri, and then Mr. Kamal Goda, and all of you today. It was really lots of knowledge we are gaining from all
That's your
these.
generosity and humility that at this age and stage, I really admire you a lot and I always salute you
I think
for the
we'll ask the
commendable
audience.
efforts you are doing. Mm, Really, you are a role model for all of us.
See,
You
my
really
age
radiate
is like
energy.
that,
See, at this
and
such an awkward time, you are so beautifully
oh,
dressed up, lovely bindi, and such a beautiful garnet. And
okay,
what a
thank you very
marvelous
much.
green
You
color
can
dress you're
appreciate
carrying.
that. Oh, I like it. That what mom is wearing, he can appreciate that. And that is very important, appreciating and complimenting each other. It, fills the positivity. So all of you should try to do that. And I can see many of them, like one person who is dressed up so nicely. So I want to appreciate her. And, whether you dress up nicely or not, but if you are interacting with the speaker, then it is good. So when you unmute yourself and when you are visible on the camera, then you can, interact. So that only I am going to request you all. And are there any questions or any, I should say, compliment for the speaker?
Thank Doctor again for this very
Thanks a lot. Thank you
interesting.
very much.
Okay,
It was
Thank you.
pleasure interacting with all of you once again, and all the best to the next speaker.
good.
Thank you very much, Rashni ma'am, to always
God bless
extending me an
you.
invitation. Good day to
Don't
all of you.
forget